What's good with you, gang? I hope you guys. What's good with you, gang? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, say hi to the dragon eye. We're giving them evil eyes, far, far away. I'm sending you guys so much love. I just wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for your enormous generosity with your donations, and thank you for all your bookings as well. So yeah, let's get into the message. Today, I haven't pulled any cards yet, so we're just gonna get the messages that the collective needs to hear most today. And don't worry, gang, we're gonna be doing that psychic investigation on that freaking that space program as well, as soon as I can. All right. Okay, so I feel like whoever this message is for with the drum, I feel like there's been some kind of like energetic suspense in your life for quite some time. You know, it's like, it's given like shamanic drums. Some of you could be shamans or like, you know, healers. But even if that's not the case, it's just like you are, it's almost like the ancestors have been, you know, around you, surrounding you. Some of you could be into astrology as well. You may be studying astrology, or it could be your dream to teach astrology or study astrology or something like that. But yeah, there's like this suspense building up. And there has been, you know, especially in the recent past. Okay, so right now we've got the mother, medicine mother, so honoring your inner knowing. Okay, so at this point in time, there's something that could be challenging or testing your intuition, or testing you in some way. Okay, so like right now, it's really important that you listen to what your intuition is telling you to do. Okay, because there's this big air of suspense when it comes to your life. Okay, so I wonder what the next card is going to be. We'll get some clarifiers on this too, tribe. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. So some of you, your passion could be about to ignite, okay? But this is the future card. We've got trader, so exchange energy to create abundance. So some of you could be into trading. You don't have to, but you know, this is about your energy. So you're being called to think about where you're investing your energy, okay? Or who you're investing it into, because yeah, you're coming into this period where wherever you put your attention, abundance is gonna flow towards you. So, you know, it's like time is money. It's like you don't go spending $1,000 if you have $1,100, right? Because that would put you out. So it's almost as if you need to be cautious of something. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, Trav. What's this drum? We'll start with the drum. But I don't know where Froggy's at, man. Okay? We got the Ten of Swords, so look, there's suspense, but there's also big endings happening in this collective's lives. You know, you may be seeing just like roadkill, dead animals, or just dead things, and it's because, you know, people could be leaving your life. You know, a certain phase in your life has definitely come to a close, and there may have been betrayal involved in the endings that have happened recently for you. You know, some of you may have been doing shadow work, and you've got your ancestors all around you, just like this suspense, bro, like suspense, because they know that the energy that you're pouring into yourself is about to create so much abundance for you. It ain't even funny, Trav. It ain't even funny. Like, I mean, you will be laughing, but so yeah, let's see what the medicine, let's clarify this medicine. Funny, like, I mean, energy that you're pouring into yourself is about to create so much abundance for you. It ain't even funny, Trav. It ain't even funny. Like, I mean, you will be laughing, but so yeah, let's see what the medicine, let's clarify this medicine, mama. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely being called to really analyze something, look at something closer, pull it apart. Yeah, go into that psychoanalyzing shit. If that's you, you like to do that.
Funny that you say that. It's funny you say that because I was literally about to grab an apple, but it was making so much noise in that damn bag. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go back to my apple later. But I needed to eat so bad, bro. Like my body was like shaking. I worked out and shit today. Didn't eat much. That's funny as hell. So I almost had the apple with me. The ultimate timeline. Hope you're doing well, game.
Alright guys, so I didn't come with my equipment. And of course I got these downloads when I was outside.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, right.
We're going to talk about this, okay? So as you come in guys, always help me beat the algorithm by hitting that like button, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. You're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking impasse free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us. Give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe.
It's so bad
if you haven't
it's so bad to want to.
And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back. And I thank you for love and support. So Shozo ones, somewhere along your journey, you will find yourself either you're relocating to a certain place, you have been guided by the universe to relocate. It will look like a coincidence, okay? You've been comfortable with this place where you're living, but you're being guided to relocate somewhere else. But even then, that you're already relocated to that particular place, you may find yourself stuck in that particular place, and it's gonna hurt some, okay? So as you guys already know, I talk about things, what I've seen. I share with you experiences that is real. It's gonna hurt some. It's gonna confuse a little bit. You're yearning to move, okay? You're very eager to move somewhere else. You are tired of this environment. You're tired of the neighborhood. You're tired of the chaos. You're tired of the noise. You're tired of the knocks around you. And you might ask the universe, please, please, universe, relocate me out of this place. It doesn't seem like it's working for me. But for some mysterious reason, you will not move. Let me give you an example. Now, I was with a narcissist, entangled for 7 years. If you ask me, I will tell you it was very uncomfortable, okay? It is not somewhere I wanted to be. Have you ever been in a situation where you kind of like wake up every day and you're hoping it is your last day in that vicinity? The next day comes, it will pass. Nothing happened. 2 days later, you're still there, you're stuck. I would later on find, 7 years later, the reason as to why God did not want me to move away from the narcissist. There was something I was learning in that situationship. I was learning very particular lessons. The universe was teaching me something. If something happened and, let's say for example, you get away from the knock at that particular time and something else happens, what is really going to happen? You are going to run into another knock. Even if something happens and you leave that vicinity, your mission might be done in that place. you are still going to find yourself running into another knock until you learn some lessons. There are some lessons you're learning from those people. Now, I'll give you an example of a knock. So guys, I'm doing a video and all these birds just come flooding around me, look. And I don't have anything to give them. They just flew towards me. I've given you a situation of a knock, but it can be any setting. It can be different types of setting. It can be a job. You really want to get away from this job. You feel like you're fed up with the boss, you're fed up with the system and whatever, the cycles, and you want to get away from this cycle. It's not possible. You're trying, you're looking for jobs, nothing is happening. In that particular place, what is really happening behind the scenes, even if you not see it, you cannot see it. There is some things you're meant to learn in that situation. It can also be in the family. So different settings, it doesn't matter. But there will be moments where you are going to find yourself stuck in a certain environment and you feel you really want to go, but you cannot move. However much it may be very frustrating because you don't understand what is going on, okay? It's very frustrating because you're too tired of that situation. You have got to pay attention to that particular scenario. There is something the universe wants you to see. And if you look very closely, deep within that place where that you are, you're going to see it. And let me promise you, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you see it and you figure out what is really holding you in that place, that is when you are going to know the reason as to why you have been stuck in that particular environment. You see, one of the things you learn as a chosen one is that you cannot fight along with the universe. So along your journey, as you continue to awaken, you will learn how to let things flow the natural way, however difficult and uncomfortable they may seem. You're going to learn how to release resistance and let things flow the natural way. So, like I've been telling you that, for those 7 years, I didn't understand why I couldn't detach from the narcissist. I couldn't understand this. 7 years later, the universe opened my eyes. It was my time. Then I found out that this particular individual, there was a narcissist. So it was time for me to actually detach and start breaking some trauma bonds. Now, I also recently relocated out of my old place, okay? Can I also surprise you that in that particular place I used to live, there used to be things that used to happen that was very uncomfortable for me. I may not have to go into the details, but you can believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I have been producing all these videos and creating videos in that particular place for a very long period of time. And many of you, what you didn't see or what you couldn't understand, because I didn't share this with you, was that that particular environment was very toxic, okay? The environment was extremely toxic. I was around knocks, they was everywhere. I couldn't see this in the beginning, but later on I found out that this particular place was actually infested by knocks. But still, that was my safe place, okay? So I found a way to accommodate myself and to make myself comfortable so that I can make the best out of it, okay? So that is why I found myself staying in that place for a very long period of time. And there have been few times, couple of times I've been trying to move. I've been trying to get away from that vicinity. Can I also surprise you that every attempt I made to leave that vicinity, it didn't work? Most of the houses I used to apply, because I was looking for a bigger place. It was a very small place, and I was looking for a bigger place. I always wanted to expand. But every application I put, it bounced back. Every application I put for a home, for a house, whatever, it did not work. And at the time, I couldn't understand why I couldn't be approved for homes. However much I was very uncomfortable in that place because it was too small. I really wanted to expand. And at the same time, that place was infested with narcissists. So over time, I was like, okay, I'm going to release resistance and I'm going to let God decide when it's time for me and when I should move. And that is exactly what happened. The moment I released resistance, ladies and gentlemen, I was like, okay, it's time for me to go for a holiday. I'm going to go and enjoy myself. I cannot wait for this, I cannot wait forever to find a comfortable place. I went for a holiday. I enjoyed myself. It was one of the best holidays I've ever had. Ladies and gentlemen, can I promise you that on my return, listen to this one, it's very powerful. On my return, ladies and gentlemen, the very day I returned, that particular day, in 2 hours, I got myself a flat. Let me repeat this for you one more time. I had spent years trying to move and relocate to a new place because the place where I used to live was very toxic. I would later on find that the place was too toxic. Every attempt I did to move, it did not work. And then eventually I was like, I'm not going to fight with this. I cannot keep on running up and down just for a place to stay. A bigger place, safe place to stay. I released resistance. I went on holiday. The best holiday I've ever had. I did whatever it is I wanted to do. I enjoyed myself to the fullest. Everything was taken care of. On the particular day I returned home, within 2 hours, guys, look at my fingers, 2, 1, 2. I got another place, and I did not even seek for it. I got a new place. I did not seek for it. Yes, of course, I just did a few movements and asked a few people. On that particular day that I returned, the next day, I moved into a new flat. Was that a coincidence? No. So, usually, I'm speaking with chosen ones who are struggling to move and relocate to different places. Okay, you're feeling like you're stuck. There is things you're trying to do to change your situation. It seems like it can't work. Sometimes it can be because of finances, but even then you have the finances, you can still not be favored to move to the place that you really want to go. So all I'm trying to tell you is that there is things that you're being taught in that place, okay? There is lessons to learn, because at the same time, like me, for example, I would later on learn that the universe was showing me some things that I was supposed to learn, which were very crucial in my journey, okay? And there's something else I want to talk about. Sometimes you can be stuck in a place, chosen ones. You don't understand why you're stuck in that place. As a chosen one, I'm talking about the chosen one. So if you're not chosen, don't try to fit in the video. You are going to find out that in that particular place that you have moved, in that particular place that you're living, the universe has sent you to deliver something to some people. Listen to me closely, guys. Let's listen to this one, very powerful. The universe has sent you, particularly in that place, either to send a message, or sometimes the universe could have sent you to deliver karma to some people. There could have been people who was living in that place, and there could have been stuff they could have been doing over time. It could have been, for example, a person who had been destroying people in that particular place for a very long period of time. Then you came in. Now, let me tell you something about chosen people. Any place that you enter, any place that you go, if there has been dangerous people in that place and evil people, you have been sent in that place to deliver karma. And it is going to take you a very long time, a very long period of time to figure this out. You are not going to see it instantly, but you will figure out you have been sent in that particular place to deliver karma to some people. The moment that karma has been delivered, the universe is going to open for you doors to move away, because now your mission in that particular vicinity has been accomplished. So you are now ready to move away, to go and face your next mission. So what is really happening around the world spiritually, chosen people, you are being placed in certain environments for reasons. There are things that you're supposed to see. There is missions that you're supposed to do and to achieve in those particular environments. And one thing what I know, you may decide to force your way out of that place. Ladies and gentlemen, what the universe is going to do, the universe is going to deliver you to another place which is of a similar energy. Because there's also another lesson that is supposed to be learned in that particular place. So I've been seeing a lot of emails. Sometimes I've been seeing messages. Oh, you know, I can't wait to move this and this. I'm tired of this place, and you know, this and this is going on. I don't like this place. So you've been actually bothered about the place that you're living at the moment. It is not comfortable. You're really exhausted. I will promise you, and you may not want to hear this, ladies and gentlemen, you are there for a reason. The only reason why you haven't yet been released to leave that vicinity is because you have not yet seen that lesson. You have not yet understood the mission as to what you're really doing in that place. This is what I can promise you because I know it. Should your mission be accomplished and you have achieved everything and maybe understood everything as to why you are in that particular vicinity, could even sometimes be family, you know, then you're going to be released to move. So me, I was released from the narcissistic situation when I finally received my awakening, because I could not leave that place without my awakening. My awakening was supposed to happen first before I could leave that vicinity. So the mission, the entire mission of the whole relationship and situationship was for me to engage with the narcissist, to better understand how the narcissist thinks and how they do operate.
Appreciate you, bro.
It is those lessons that I learned that I'm teaching you on a regular basis. Those lessons I learned in that vicinity is what I'm teaching you now, so that you can be able to understand what exactly you're dealing with, okay? Is what I'm using to break empaths free. That was first-hand experience. So learn the lessons is what I'm trying to say, okay? Look very closely and figure out the lessons. There is things that the universe is showing you. There is some stuff you're supposed to see. You are not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, unless you have seen it. Or if it's a lesson you're supposed to learn, you're not going to be released unless you have learned that lesson. So it is up to you, chosen ones, to understand, okay? To understand the lessons, what you are learning from every difficult environment that you're facing. I know some chosen ones. I can give you another example. There's one that I know particularly. They launched their YouTube journey. They was living in their car, so they used to, you know, you guys in the US are familiar with these scenarios. There are some people who live in their cars. This chosen one was living in their car. They did not have a home of their own. As we are speaking now, they have got a flat of their own. How did that happen? In that particular scenario, when they was living in the car, that's when they got an awakening. And they stepped into purpose to serve other people and to help other people. So the only thing they had was their phone. He had, I will not say he had, but there can be other people who was in a similar scenario. They started recording videos in their own car. One video after another one, they started putting persistence and resistance and consistency. And eventually, ladies and gentlemen, they took off. They was able to be provided for the resources they needed to have a place of their own. As we are speaking, they have got a place listed. You know, it is through pain, and sometimes it is through suffering that we discover our missions. If I didn't struggle and endure all those years with the narcissist, I would never understand what to tell you. I would never have launched this channel if I didn't have that experience to teach you. So all I'm trying to say is that learn. There is things you are being shown. You are being shown something very powerful. You are being directed. You are being guided. There is things you need to learn. There is stuff you need to see. There is very powerful lessons you have got to understand and overstand. So for a lot of you guys who believe in divine intervention normally happens when the universe feels it is time for you to be released. Okay? It can be, for example, a relationship. You have been there putting in the work, focusing on your mission, doing the work and everything. And these things I'm talking about, I know. You know? It's just because I just don't decide to share everything with you. There are some things I keep for myself. It can be a relationship, ladies and gentlemen. You may have been doing a lot of work, so much inner work on yourself. You have been really, really investing in yourself to change your life. And all this work is not going unnoticed, because you see, everything that you do, behind the scenes, there's a reward, you know? So the things what you're doing currently, they are not going unnoticed. There's usually a reward, and you're going to be rewarded accordingly. So you met, like I've said, you're seeking a relationship. You have been alone for a very long time, and you feel sometimes it's really, you want to date, you want to go on dates and stuff like that. Can I also promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to look very hard for that relationship. You'll not look very hard. You're not going to visit any dating sites. You'll not ask anybody. Those people are going to be aligned in your way, and you're going to meet them on your journey. They are going to align with you, and you are going to figure out those are the people that can match your energy. So there are some things what actually only chosen ones can understand, okay? And there are some experiences only particular people have gone through. Not everybody can understand those experiences. It has been designed for a particular people, a particular group or set of people. So you need to understand how to ask some questions to the universe. If you're a person who has been stuck, like for me, I ask myself the question, why don't I get approved for homes? Okay? Why couldn't I get approved? Why was I struggling? Everybody could take, I don't know if it was something to do with discrimination or racism. I'm not so sure about this, but I noticed that most of my applications were rejected. I apply there, nothing. I apply there, nothing. This nothing. I tried everything, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't move in that time. On the day when I was not even serious about it, I just woke up one day. I returned from my holidays. I took a few steps outside of the house, and the first person I ran into, they had an opening. There was a place I could take, my own place, So patience is very vital on your journey. You're going to learn some big lessons about patience, chosen ones, okay? But as well, you're going to persevere, because sometimes it's going to be very difficult. But ask the universe some questions. What are the things you want me to learn? Why are you not being released from that particular situation or place or vicinity? Why are you not being released? What are you trying to learn? What is the universe trying to show you? Okay? Ask the universe these questions, you will see it. And you're going to be answered. Ladies and gentlemen, when you ask, you receive. The moment you learn your lessons, then you are now going to understand what has taken you so long to move somewhere else that you call home. Okay? So guys, I'm sure that many of you resonate with this kind of videos. Of course, let us know what you think about the video in the comment section below. You guys do know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Desamos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.
It's 333 as I'm starting this reading, so let that be a sign for you. Okay.
What is the worm-like creature on Toji? Well, the worm is actually an inventory-type cursed spirit, and it's actually kind of like Toji's pet. It's stated that Toji found it one day and actually raised the worm kind of like his own kid, which is why he has such a friendly bond with it. But meanwhile, in battle, the worm allows Toji to store all of his cursed weapons and tools within it, and sits on his shoulders during all the fights. Additionally, the cursed spirit can turn into a small ball that Toji can swallow, which leaves both of them with no trace of cursed energy at all. That way, he can still hide and sneak up on other sorcerers. The worm also created the name for the hidden inventory arc, as the worm is like an inventory, and it can hide inside Toji, and well, that's where the name came from. So low-key, it's actually an underrated character in all of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Right. Let's see. fuck with it. It's hella wild. I don't know if I can do that for the stream, but I would definitely listen to it. Okay.